Welcome to the Business Buyer Diaries. My name is Nathan Platter. I'm a full-time employee, and I bought a business. I did everything right, from finding the deal, handling all the due diligence on 63 opportunities, and ultimately bought a profitable gym. And boy, was I in for a big surprise as a new owner. I chronicled everything in real time, including the biggest wins to the stressful nights at 2 a.m. I'm sharing my journey without sugarcoating anything, so you don't make the same mistakes that I did. Here's today's episode.
Well, today was kind of fun. I had a chance to go to a later class. So normally I go like the 5 a.m. because I take my kids to daycare. But today I went to a 9 a.m. And, well, I guess it was technically yesterday. But it was interesting. The different vibes, the energy levels, the engagement was completely different. And a lot of the folks here were definitely more, a handful of them brought the kids into the daycare, not daycare room, but like the kids' room. A lot of them, a few folks seem more in like the retirement phase of life. And that's really cool because I'm used to like the 5 a.m., 6 a.m. group where everyone's like that 30-year-old single or like living with someone, working out, and they're not as like needing of that like transformation for themselves. It's more so to like get attention or to get action or something like that. But here was like, I met a gal who was working on the tower next to me, the kickboxing tower. And she was like, yeah, like I've put myself on the back burner for like 7-8 years. And, I needed something for me because it's been too long. I need to set a good example for my kids. And so I don't need this for anyone but for me and to take care of my health so I can be here for my kids. And so it was really cool to hear that new perspective and to hear, I keep calling it a studio because it's not a gym. It's not like a Beats gym or like a bro gym or like a lady Weight Watcher gym. Like this is a straight up fitness studio where people come in for a group session. They get a 45 sweaty workout and they're either doing intense cardio with a lot of combo kicks and punches or they're doing weights and liftings. And, some folk, they're like one or two people who are just blazing. Like they're stellar athletes. They're in good shape. But 80-90% of the room, they were standard everyday people. You'd see them at Target, bump into them at Walmart, maybe see them like on the sidelines at their kids, like soccer games. These are just normal people that just had this random moment in their life with that, enough is enough. I need something for me. And I'm willing to pay, not whatever price, but I'm willing to pay to have that accountability and that coaching and that member experience. I don't want to go to Lifetime or an Equinox or like a Peloton studio where it's going to be like a fashion studio and everyone's fit, everyone's Barbie or everyone's Ken doll. I want to blend, not blend in, but I want to like fit in. I want to be welcomed. I don't want to be looked down upon as a wannabe. I don't want to feel bad about myself if I'm getting tired on my 50th roundhouse kick in a row. But I also don't want to be in like the heavy person gym where like everyone's out of shape and like there's no hope because there's no one that has like made it or like is crushing their workout goal. I want to be somewhere in the middle. There's a few folks that are way ahead of me. Sure, there could be some folks behind me in the fitness journey, but like I want to blend in. That was really cool to see. That was really compelling and really appealing. It's always hard to like judge yourself, but I'm in pretty good shape. I can still run an 8-minute mile. I can still bench press 200 pounds. So it's not the 225 like you see NFL players do, but like I'm in good shape. I'm in pretty good shape. Especially working for a desk job, I'm in pretty good shape. And just to talk to folks that are like, they're just wanting to lose 10 pounds or drop 20 pounds, or they just want to release 30 pounds and they're going to go through the uncomfortable process. Getting to know all of your members. I won't name drop them because I want to respect their privacy. But I met 2 more members and that was really cool. Only like 298 members to go, but these people are people. And it really like humanizes it. When you're sitting on your computer, you're working on spreadsheets, or you're taking a customer service call, or you're just going through your own day to day. Like you can get better at the world because like if you're working like in a call center, everyone's a complainer. If you're working in IT and data analytics like I do, there's so many broken things and miscommunications. People don't know how to communicate what they need or what they want. If you're a manager, every employee is lazy and they just are entitled. If you work at a repair shop, everybody smokes and drinks and no one is trying to do anything. Like whatever, you can get kind of better at the world of what you see on your own every day. But when you really sit down and get to know people, it's eye-opening. And for a gym, you're either like very focused on like the nutrition and the weight loss and like the operation side, or you like probably what I'm going to fall into is being more of that businessy marketing, sales, phone scripts side of things. And that's good for the business, but I don't want to forget about my staff. I cannot forget about my members. I know that sounds really scripted because I'm driving, but it's so true. You can't just look at numbers in a spreadsheet. You can't just look at names, phone numbers, and addresses for an email blast that you're going to do. But like, these are genuine people. They've got their own hurts. They've got their own family issues. They've got friends that are having a hard time. They've got spouses that said a mean word, or I think like 99% of people have financial struggles or like feel stressed about money. And that alone is true. I've talked to folks with all over the income spectrum, and everyone is somewhat anxious about where they are. Or if they're not like paycheck to paycheck, they're nervous about like taxes or gold diggers or people like trying to take it from them. And so there's, no matter who you are, people have got their own baggage. They've got their concerns. They've got the weight of something on their shoulders. So it was really cool. I want to bounce around more. Once the purchase concludes, I really want to like go around to all these different hours and sessions and really meet every session of it. I almost want to be like a mini politician, and the gym is like my voter block. Like, I don't need their approval to be a human being, but I need to know why they're coming back, why they're paying month over month, and why they're showing up. What's their why? Because I want to deliver that times 3. I can't just give them a workout plan and charge their credit card. I need to give them a nutrition plan. I need to give them access to amazing supplements. I need to give them one-on-one calls to make sure, like, checking in on them. Like, if I can refer them to chiropractors or therapists, like, I gotta connect them to people, because I know the community and they know the community, but my job is to get them in the best shape of their life. And that's my job as an owner, is to make sure that I am helping everyone under my umbrella get there. My staff, my people, my vendors, and business partnerships. And that's my role. And I'll get paid along the way. That'll happen. And that's not the focus, though. The focus is changing lives, because people are struggling out there. People are working crazy hours. People are stressed about their home life. People are nervous about a recession. People are worried about identity. Like, people are stressed out. And my job is to reduce that and be that go-to person, not their therapist, but be that person that can get them to where they need to be in the best shape of their life. And going to this 9 a.m. class really opened my eyes up. I really want to pivot on how I listen and how I engage with my people.
This has been another episode of the Business Buyer Diaries. Subscribe so you don't miss the next episode. I hope you're realizing that business ownership is no cakewalk. Check the podcast notes for a link to the DIY due diligence program, the complete list of show sponsors, and for media inquiries. Music written and composed by Wes Schrock. I'm your host, Nathan Platter. Join me again on the next one.